I think that this season you kind of see that sort of a Charlie who's trying to kind of keep her head high, but is really feeling that hit, that desire to connect. And it's a good season, I think.
Hi, Natasha. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. So first of all, I wanted to ask you about your character. And I know that she really cares about the truth. It's like she can't help it. So I do want you to tell me, what can you tell me about her evolution from the first season to the second one?
I guess it's something to think about that she's been on the road quite a while. In the first season, the sort of driving impetus for her to hit the road and sort of get involved in these cases, being seemingly pretty happy with her life as a cocktail waitress at the casino and living in her trailer and sort of doing all right, she says to Adrian Brody. But her best friend, Natalie, played by Dasha Polanco, who I love so much from Orange is the New Black, and also Russian Doll, she came with me, now Poker Face. It makes a lot of sense that would be a case she just couldn't help but close, and it sets her off on a journey on the road, and the mob's on her tail, and she even gets to see her sister, Clea Duvall, in that journey. And quite some time has gone by in between the first and second season, so that's a long time to be out of touch with anyone and stuck in this path and sort of doomed in a way to hear a lie wherever it is and feel this need to help the little guy and kind of crack it. I think about that often, that even if she had some sort of romance or, New Year's plans or couldn't really stay put long enough, they've been on her tail, and that's got to be a little bit lonely, a bit of a marathon man there, and certainly a rambling one. So I think that this season you kind of see that sort of a Charlie who's trying to kind of keep her head high, but is really feeling that hit, that desire to connect, and it's a good season, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and after a really successful first season, like the audience was really receptive and all. So I wanted to ask you about the approach on season 2 in that sense. I mean, when you know that you have a successful first season, is that like, okay, the pressure is now off, or is it a different kind of pressure?
It's nothing like the pressure of Russian Doll or something. I think that because you have, Ryan is such a giant, and because they're kind of bottle episodes, case of the week, and it's a new movie each week, it's really about, cracking the code in the writer's room of that particular puzzle box, and then, the sort of joy and the chase of trying to find that cast in time and world build it out successfully, or kind of shot list or cut strips based on, these sort of limitations of, the clock. So, but it doesn't have, I think that when you're doing a completely sort of serialized thing, there's much more invested in feeling like you've got to really pay that off in a different way. Whereas this is a little bit more like a dream that you get to come up with them. I don't know, how we all really do it, though, to be honest. It's a bear, just that it's, ever changing. So you can never really you can't really rest on your laurels, I guess.
Yeah. And finally, to wrap up, I know you're directing also in this season. You did it on the first one. What is the most satisfying thing about directing? Because sometimes, you can see that it must be, or it can be very stressful, but I also know that it's something that you truly and really enjoy.
I think what's really fun is that it's a collaborative sport. I mean, certainly most things in the arts are, but acting is something where you really have to do your kind of homework, at home, on your own to a certain degree. Or, you get there and you kind of have some time to play with it. It's always easier to be in the writer's room for that, so at least you understand the spaces in between of what dropped out or something, and you can kind of help craft it. But I think that directing is really fun because it's just such a 360 activity. So you're fully alert and awake and alive, and every choice, and you're kind of on the floor looking at a lens with their cinematographer, and that's really fun. And then you're over there and talking to, your actors, and you guys are in there together trying to do it. So it's like the fun of the team sport of it in a way, that like you're so alive. It's really very fun to just, be at a monitor and sort of like monitoring a frame and then hear somebody get it and they nailed it is a joy, or even just to watch. We always make a lot of jokes about strong choices with the production designer and the cinematographer and the costumes and everything, because, if we make some real bold choices for a character or a look of a scene or something like that, and then we're watching it and we're like, damn, I guess that was the way to go. So it's fun. I think I just love references, and I don't know, it's just very fun to work with a team on making something as great as it can be.
That's incredible. Well, thank you so much for your time, Natasha. I really love the first season, and I can't wait for everyone to see the second one. So congratulations again.
Thank you so much.